What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel where I inspire your desire to be great. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching another video today, you guys. I'm so excited, y'all. Oh my god. Okay, so let me tell y'all, before I get into it, I want to thank my amazing supporters so much for being the best supporters that I could ever ask for. Y'all, I know I've been gone for like a week, but I'm back. I promise. I was busy with other stuff. I told you I have, two other business ventures outside of YouTube. So I was busy with that stuff, but I am here. And now that I am here, I decided to, on my channel, introduce a segment called Relationship 101 or just relationship advice. So I'm very, very excited to introduce this segment on my channel because I feel like I've been through a lot relationship wise. I've learned a lot and enough to give people advice on relationships. So I'm gonna start off with this story of basically my first relationship, of how my first boyfriend broke up with me, y'all. He broke my heart. Psych. Anyways, let's get into it. I'm not going to waste y'all time. Especially, well, not even the younger generation. All generations just struggle with relationships in general. That's something I noticed, and I really want to help y'all with that, okay? So I'm going to get into it. So this was my first like ever boyfriend, you guys. This is so funny. Social media wasn't hot then, so most of y'all will probably never figure out who it is anyway, and I'm not going to name drop, so it doesn't matter. But this was years and years and years ago. I was a freshman in high school, y'all. This was when MySpace was hot. Like, MySpace was hot. If y'all remember MySpace, comment below. But this is when MySpace was hot or whatever. This was before Facebook. This was before Instagram. This was before Twitter. This was before all of that crazy stuff, right? So MySpace was hot then. You know, you was just adding people left and right, whatever. Like, you just cared about getting your friends up, whatever. So I don't remember like exactly how like the guy approached me or whatever, but he basically hopped in my DMs and we became friends, I guess you can say. Then we exchanged phone numbers or whatever. This was when like I didn't have a cell phone. We only had a house phone or whatever. I was scared to give him my number, but whatever. MySpace, like, you were only on it like once in a while, so he was just, the only thing I do remember is he was just like, since we're not on MySpace that often or whatever, like, let's just exchange numbers, keep in touch. But I was just like, okay, I'll give you my number, but I will give me your number too so I can mainly call you, because at the time I was 14, he was 18, y'all. Oh my god. I know what y'all saying right now, but yes, he was 18, I was 14. I was scared what my mom was going to say, what my mom was going to do, so I never even told her like I had a boyfriend or whatever. But I do remember like late at nights, sneaking on the phone, like talking to him and stuff like that. And one night, of course, I got caught being on the phone because he called the house like super late at night. I picked up. My mom picked up on the other line, but I didn't know she picked up. So we was just talking or whatever. And then all I heard was, Christina. And I was like, yes. And she was like, go to your bed. And I was so embarrassed. And I was like, okay. So I was like, bye. And I just, you know, we just hung up or whatever. But that doesn't matter. So the purpose of this video, before I even continue, I always promise that I won't bring up anything from my past unless it's to benefit somebody else or pretty much give other people advice. So that's the only reason why y'all gonna see, like, for the next several videos to come, y'all will see me bring up a lot of things. A lot of the things will probably surprise y'all, but it will also help you guys a lot. So back to the story. So I remember like I got caught on the phone one night, whatever, but we were still cool, whatever. And maybe like 2 weeks after us talking, he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I was like, sure, whatever. So we were boyfriend and girlfriend at the time, y'all. And I promise y'all, this was like the shortest relationship I had ever been in. This only lasted like a month, 2 months, 3 months. The most, if I remember. Like, this relationship is so vague in my mind, but I learned a lot from it, and that's what I want to share with you guys in this video, is the things that I learned from being in that relationship. So first of all, we only talked for 2 weeks. We was only friends on MySpace for maybe not that long, and even on MySpace we just was like on and off interacting and stuff like that. So of course, we started dating like 2 weeks after, whatever. We were dating for like a month, I think, and then after a month of dating, he came to my house to see me. Just thinking back about all of this stuff, it just makes me laugh because I was a freshman in high school and I didn't know what I was doing, y'all. So whatever. I remember like he came to see me for the first time at my mom's house, but my mom didn't know like none of this stuff. I tried to keep it on the low because like I said, I didn't know how my mom felt about like me having boyfriends, if I was old enough to have a boyfriend, yada yada yada. He was 18, I was 14. Like I didn't know how she was going to take it or whatever. So cool. So I remember when this was like the first and the only time he ever came and saw me. And then one day he asked me for a kiss and I was like, no, like, and I was so serious. I was just like, no, I'm not kissing you. Like, I don't know. I just was like, I don't know you like that, like to put my mouth on you and all of this stuff. But he was like, I'm your boyfriend, blah, 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 blah. And again, like I said, I ain't know nothing about relationships at the time. So after that, I remember like 2 weeks went by, we didn't talk, we didn't hear from each other, nothing. And then out of the blue, I think he just called me and he was just like, I'm done with you, I don't want to be with you anymore. And I was like, I was so sad. I was sad, I really was. But whatever. The sadness didn't last that long because again, like I said, I didn't know much about relationships and I wasn't that emotionally attached. But here's the thing I want y'all to take away like from that relationship, from this video. The first mistake I made was that we didn't become friends before we got into a relationship. And so many people make that mistake. Like they just jump into a relationship. They don't become friends with somebody. And when I say friends, I'm talking about even a few months of like getting to know each other, seeing what y'all like, seeing if y'all have the same interests, learning to communicate more, making sure y'all on the same page when it comes to stuff. Be friends in a relationship before you get in a relationship with somebody. That's so crucial. Second thing, similar to the first one, learn about each other, get to know each other, because one of the worst things is getting in a relationship with somebody that you don't truly know. Like so many people, not so many people, but there are people out there that do that. They get in relationships with people that they don't know, then things happen and they're like, oh, they're so surprised you didn't get to know the person before you committed yourself to them. Third thing, I'm actually thankful that he broke up with me looking back, because I wasn't what he wanted and he knew that and he just left. And so many of you guys, y'all know y'all are in relationships right now with people that y'all know y'all don't want to be with. Leave. It's okay to leave. It's not the end of the world. It wasn't the end of the world for me. Like I'm still here years later after him leaving. So if you're in a relationship and you're with somebody that you don't want to be with, leave. It's okay. It's totally okay to, and they don't have to be okay with it. But if you don't want to be with them, it doesn't make sense being with them. Or if you're in a relationship with somebody that don't want to be with you, leave or let them leave. Depending, I don't know. This is just my perspective. Let them leave. That's how I see it. Don't force somebody to be in a relationship with you if they don't want to be with you, and just move on. Like to me, there's what, 7 billion people in the world. I believe that number is right. But there's a lot of people in the world. And if you just move on, you will find somebody that who's the right person for you, that you want to be with, that has the same value as you, that can be friends with you, that you can learn about, that you can decide if this is the person you want to be with or not. So whoever's watching this video, I really want to help you. If you're in a relationship with somebody and before you get in a relationship with somebody, get to know them. Like be friends with them, get to know them, learn about them, talk to them. Just get to know them. Second, learn about each other. Like make sure you know the person. Like really make sure you know the person, because sometimes people think, some people are quicker to know than other people. Some people, it takes you longer, like a longer time to figure out who they are and what they're really about. But learn the person, and it doesn't matter how long it takes you to learn them. Your best bet is to learn them before you jump into a relationship with them. And if, like I said, if somebody's not who you want, let it go. You will find somebody that you want, who you're looking for. And that's why I said I'm thankful, because now, because that happened, I could share this with you guys. If that never happened to me, I would not have been able to share this with you guys. So you that's watching this video, no matter how young you are, no matter how old you are, don't be afraid to walk away and get away from something that you don't want to be a part of. You guys, this first video is going to be short, but my next few videos, like I said, I got several videos lined up for you guys when it comes to relationship, because I really believe like it's something that so many people need help with. So I can't wait for you guys to see part 2 of my relationship advice segment. So like I said, I'm gonna do like, I'm not sure how I'm gonna drop the videos. I'm probably gonna do it like in a marathon format for you guys, but I'm here to help you guys with your relationship, because so many of you guys, especially, I can't even say like just the younger generation. It's all generations, man. Y'all need help when it comes to relationships. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any suggestions or any ideas when it comes to relationships, like more of what y'all want me to talk about, drop them comments below. So you guys enjoy this video. I'm happy he broke up with me because I wasn't what he wanted, and that's okay. Move on. He moved on. I don't know. Oh, that was another thing I forgot to tell you guys. So maybe like 2 years later, I saw him at like several parties and stuff like that. Then he tried to get back with me, but I had already moved on. So at the time I wasn't what he wanted, but apparently later on he thought I was what he wanted. Sometimes life happens like that. Like at a point in your life, depending on where you are or where the other person is, they might not be what you want at the time. But as time passes by, you never know, because I've seen that where people get back together. Like they were together at one point, they broke up because they didn't want each other at the time, and they ended up getting back together. So you never know. But you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry that I was gone for a week, but I'm back, and I'm back with amazing content for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't be afraid to like, comment, share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you guys in the next video where I inspire your desire to be great.